4, 3, 2, 1. We are all here shooting this shit with our hosts, DJ Duss and Bamboo Bam. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? I'm your host, DJ Duss. My co-host, Bamboo. What's up, Bam?
Yeah. What's good?
I gotta ask you a question. We're frying. It's really hot out here, man.
It's hot as motherfucker over here too.
All right.
You know?
I ain't complaining. I'm just. It's a little hot, man. Anyway,
Caught me off guard.
It caught you off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, I opened the door. When you get punched in the face and it ain't by a human being, it's either too cold or too hot. That's the way to do it, man.
Yep.
All right, man. We have a special guest today, man. Let's get him on immediately. We got our boy Trench. What's up, brother? How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me, man.
Our pleasure.
Difficulties, man.
It's all good.
Shit like that happens, man. You should have saw us in the beginning when we didn't even know the buttons, man. We're just like,
Okay.
We don't even. When I got a new mixer, shit never worked. I was like they can't. We can hear them. They can't hear us. Some bullshit like that, man. But let's get right into it, man. Where were you born? Tell me a bit about yourself, actually.
Where was it? You started off with where was I born?
Yeah, where were you born, man? Tell me a bit about yourself.
Born and raised in Canada, Toronto, Canada. You know what I'm saying? That's the city. Pretty much I've been here all my life and shit like that. So. That's kind of all I know, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, man. It's not a bad thing. When people are coming to you and talking good things about Toronto, you know you're in a good spot, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, Toronto's what it is, you know. You got a lot of culture, a lot of diversity over there, so you good.
No doubt. A lot of diversity, man.
For sure, man.
So you're good. Now, who influenced you into being an artist, my man? You know what I mean? Who got you all wound up? You know?
Man, it's kind of crazy, man. Like I come from an area, downtown area, project, one of the first projects in North America called Regent Park, and just the whole area in itself. We started off kind of even dancing and the art form of like hip hop dance and graffiti and just seeing like kind of like the older guys, like the dressing and the fashion and things like that. I think all played a part later on for me to become like an artist, like musically.
Right.
But like there was all different types of elements. I've been kind of an artist before I was an artist. I like to say, you know what I'm saying? So
that's dope, man.
Yeah.
So talking about you growing up and being around that, that's the lifestyle, we'll say, of hip hop. How old were you when you start taking the game seriously? What I mean about that is, I always talk about studio times. You always had to bust a couple dollars at the studio or buy a beat. So that's when I think when people took it seriously. How old were you?
To be honest, it'd have to be like early teens, maybe like anywhere from like 15, 16. I can't say, but what I would say is the introduction to the hip hop in terms of becoming an artist was from a guy in my area, a fellow friend of mine, that decided to make like a kind of like a homegrown label. I guess he was learning as much as we were learning, and at that point it was kind of like I was like pushed in the game without knowing I wanted to be serious with it. As that label, there was a few guys in the area that were also a part of the label at that time, and it kind of like I say like I was in it before I even knew I was in it, because it's like I didn't really know how serious it was, how the work ethic and all these things. I just knew that I enjoyed the art form of rapping, and so I could say I was serious mentally, but the journey of learning the business and all that type of shit, I obviously was wet behind the ears. You know what I'm saying?
Always, everyone is in the beginning, obviously. For sure, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just, you bumped into somebody on the streets, or you walking and y'all just end up kicking it and shit like that. You let them know, I'm an artist and I got some music and whatnot. Now, with knowing just meeting that person, which song would you, introduce them to turn them into a fan of your music? You know what I mean? Which one would you
man, I got a lot of records from even prior, but I guess anything more recent from even like I have a track called Birthday. I have have tracks. So a track called 220.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of like remixes and things of that nature.
Right.
I have a record called Thankful. Um, did a remix to So Toronto. There was like a online competition.
Okay.
I don't know if there's an artist named Casanova Two Times.
Yeah.
So everybody was doing it across, and it kind of went viral and things like that. So I was like, let me try my own rendition of it. So Toronto. So anywhere from that to start. It's not even just even the music. There's a lot of like write-ups and how would I say it? Interviews per se. I was lucky to be a part of kind of like a documentary movie called Alias.
Nice.
And it kind of showcased artists in the everyday life, not the shiny finished package kind of
True
thing.
enough, man.
Right.
And that's also available on iTunes. Alias, shot by Streel Films, Michelle Latimer and shit. So I would say like those songs, but also hit the Google button and just kind of sift through. That's what I would tell
That'd
people.
be dope. Talking about I like that when you said about documentaries, because every time I watch a documentary, I hate watching a few of them that just shows the rise. Like, never struggled. I'm like, bullshit. And the thing is, you have to show the struggle, because that's how I'm going to get into you as an artist or as a performer, as a band, whatever the case may be. I'm going to be like, show me how you struggled and how you dug through it, right?
Exactly.
There's a few of them I watch, I'm like, oh, God. They're like, great movie. I'm like, screw that. No.
They just want to show you the end result.
Like, everything was great. I'm not going to dog them, but it was the Queen, the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. Okay. They never struggled. You watch that movie from start. Never. They never. It was like what does he say in the movie? Oh, we've been selling out all the gigs, and it's like, oh, fuck off. Like, I want to know when you struggled. I want to know when someone told you sucked. You know what I mean? And where you've overcaught it, because that's what's gonna happen. The haters show up, and you have to fight through it, right? So,
of course.
I love that. So, no, you've been doing this for a while now. So, can you tell me your favorite live performance?
Favorite live performance that I've done?
The ones that you've been a part of, man.
Back to be honest with you, back to the movie itself, the documentary movie. Like, we had an opening. We did like a stage performance, kind of like to represent the movie in itself, and that it was an amazing turnout, and there's a lot of press there and things like that. Nice. I think there's a little small clip online somewhere like that, but that would have to be one of my best thoughts, like memories in terms of performance. Also, there's a indigenous movie kind of film festival thing where I was, along with some of the other people in the film, that we were. It was like a Q&A, and one of the, I guess, fans, they asked me to spit something off the top in front of everybody. It was quiet as shit, like pin drop, you know what I'm saying? And, I had to do my little thing on the spot, you know what I'm saying? So that was another, that's also online. I could probably find it somewhere and share it too as well. So
that's what I love. I love the online stuff, man. At least now, today's day and age, we can... You know what I mean?
You could actually find shit.
Well, what's good is, I don't know, women are better at holding shit and saving stuff. Us, we're just the complete disasters, right? So, thank God some stuff's online for me, you know what I mean? 'Cause I'm like, you have a picture on your phone? No, it's got to be up on something, you know what I mean?
Somewhere. And the fucking fans always trying to catch you out there. Yo, drop something hot right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes, you know what? It's good, because it let people know I don't fold under pressure. We don't fold under pressure. You don't do it. You know what I mean?
Toes,
and some of these cats, they so right and orientated that they don't even do it anymore. It's like a lost form. You know what I mean? Coming off the dome.
For sure.
So what's the biggest struggle in being an artist today for you, man? What do you
today?
find?
The biggest struggle for being an artist. I would just say like just a lot of everything's oversaturated, I would say.
Yeah.
So the struggle is being an artist is like you could have good music and whatnot, but it might take your core audience a little while longer to actually find you, because there's just so much music. Like and no disrespect to all artists coming up, it's just
Right.
like you got to sift through the madness to find what you want. So I would say that's
facts.
one of the struggles in terms of being an artist. Like you can have hot shit, but you still have to find a way to get it to the people. So nevertheless, that's also becomes the competitive part of it, where you kind of like it becomes something you also like too. You know what I mean? It's the struggle of trying to make more of the masses know who you are and know you exist and shit. So I would say
true.
that.
Understandable. On a quick, I was gonna say on a quick side question there. You have any advice for the fans to sift through this stuff? Like, what would be some good advice for them to sift through all the
Patience,
saturated
fuck.
stuff?
Yo,
You know what I mean?
you said it, man. Patience. That's one of it.
Patience? No, I don't
Patience.
know.
That's one of it.
People's attention span is
But
big.
man,
You know what I mean?
the only reason why I answered that is because before, like, it got so saturated. I remember I used to get, as a DJ, I used to get like the music franchise pool, right? Like just like all the music, and sometimes I used to go in the remix sections just to find that one remix that no other DJ had or no one else had.
Yeah.
And the amount of garbage that was in these remixes, dude, I had to be patient, bro. I had to be like, okay, 10 more songs. I had to keep looking for it. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Just to find that one. So I figured I was just putting myself as, hey, if I'm looking through new artists and new stuff, I'd have to be patient. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of, when you said the DJ pools, it kind of even brought me back. Like that's a real thing, man. Like, setting up your records, sending it out to all the DJs.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, like it's a little different now.
A little tip for the DJs, man. If you give us the the outros and the intros, with a couple, 8 bars on there, you know what I mean, to let us, mix it a little bit better. It's we'll take those tracks over the one that gives us nothing, or that one that screams in the beginning. I'm like, bro, I can't mix your shit in here. Like it just sounds like car crashes. Like I'm like, I just let people know. Maybe
you see that you're dropping jewels.
There's nothing wrong with doing that, but if you're gonna make a DJ one, there's probably a different way of making that same track for a DJ to mix properly. That's just facts, man.
Facts.
Okay. That's good to know.
Fact.
Yeah, exactly, man. It was one of those things are just like, man, the intro sucks on this one, or he's too loud, or he doesn't, there's something I can't mix this, and you're trying to figure out. And I'm not gonna lie to you, there's too much music out there for me to try and figure out how to mix this one track. I'll go to the next.
Yeah.
And again, it's the attention span. It's like, fuck, I'm trying to be patient. I gotta move on. So
Exactly.
But brother, is there any artists or producers that you would love to work with in the future?
Oh man, yeah, most definitely. Some of the, the original, I wouldn't say the originals, but the guys that are hot, the regular the Timberlands and the even like if we're talking Wu-Tang era, like, the RZA. Who else would I want to play with? Getting more current now. There's guys coming from the city, even my city. There's a guy named Murder Beats. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him.
No, not yet.
Man, there's so many producers. I know I'm like kind of like dropping the ball on it, but I would just say anybody that's hot. Like it's crazy as an artist, like the amount of time I take just to listen to beats and stuff and instrumentals, and a lot of producers send me beats though, so I'm thankful for that. I can't even.
Is that crazy how the game's change in that sort? Like, back in the day, we used to try and hunt down a producer.
Yeah.
Now the producers are hunting you guys down. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
My producer's hunting me down. I'm like, bro, I'm just a host. I just need. I don't know if Bam, if someone hollered at you. Guys, like, got beats. I was like, yo, here's a couple guys.
Hell yeah.
I'm always here to help, but I'm like,
oh yeah, my bad. I kind of forgot one too. There's a producer named Boy Wonder. Damn, like there's so many up and coming producers, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
they're all coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Producers used to be an untapped market. You know what I mean? They used to be shot. Now,
maybe even a Havoc from Mobb Deep and shit like that. One of those ones. So, yeah.
So
anything with that bop. I kind of like the new stuff too, new wave. I kind of.
Yeah.
You feeling it?
Yeah, I'm in the middle with stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I try not to be stagnated onto one kind of style. I like to kind of get creative like that and shit like that. So
that's good.
Yeah,
Not trying to put yourself in that box. That's a good thing.
Facts.
Definitely that's a good thing, You ain't got nothing to lose by trying new things. Ain't nothing to lose, you know what I mean?
That's
but
right.
a lot to gain. That's the way I look at it.
That's right.
Now, you know, the way you talking about being an MC and all of that and all the business and whatnot, you know, I would like to know your top 5.
Yeah, that's a big question right there. Because, you know, at any day, your top 5 could change depending on what the topic is.
100%.
Are we talking dead or alive? Like, what are we doing?
We talking dead or alive? Just
influential, whatever the case
your top, today's top 5. Your top 5 today.
Today's top 5. Okay. I mean, I'd have to still throw Jay on there. JC.
Oh, for sure.
I'm kind of like a Nas baby. Like I always said that Nas was like the pops that I never had type shit. You know what I'm saying? We used to listen to his music and kind of like gain wisdom from that. So I have to throw Jay and Nas in there. I know that might sound like a little like everybody else's list type shit, but I can't.
You'd be surprised.
You would be surprised, yeah.
You know. Let's see. Let's see. You know, for being versatile and shit like that, I guess I would have to throw in the true storyteller from back in the day, Slick Rick in there. Yeah.
I like that.
You know, if we're talking storytelling, you know what I'm saying? He kind of set that lane for everybody.
That's so true,
Set
man.
that bar.
That's facts.
You know, who do I throw in? Biggie and Pac. I got to throw them in there. If I'm going to add it and cheat on something, I really also enjoy, like, you know, any one of the locks, but more catered to, like, a Styles P or a Jada Kiss and things of that nature.
Yeah. Definitely. They're definitely, you know what? As much as we know how great they are, they still get overlooked by...
Yeah.
They still do. You're absolutely right.
It's weird because a lot of people think they being overlooked, but they're really not. They are putting out new MCs right now.
Oh, no, I get it. I get it. Don't get me wrong,
man. You know, because I think Jada and them just put out Millies. You know what I mean? They just put Millies on. You know what I mean?
It's crazy that you said that because one of my mans just sent me Millies and put me on to him. He's dope.
Him and Dave East got some tracks together. They blowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
No, for sure. All right, brother, man. We're going to ask you 5 random questions to get people to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
All right, man. Give me your first job ever, your first paycheck that you ever gotten as a kid.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, you know what? My first paycheck that I got as a kid, camp counselor. I'll say junior camp counselor, sorry.
Okay.
And, it'd be like... It was at that time where we traveled to the States and get back to school clothes and stuff, and all of us from the area would have our job. There was a program. It was a place. It's in Regent Park, but a program called Parachute, and they would help us get jobs as young to introduce us to that.
I like that.
And you're running around with bad kids, and they're running around and screaming, and
just
traveling with them, and like it's great.
You're hitting that little kid, then he reminds you of hit yourself.
Like you better hope nobody turned away and don't look. And I'm gonna smack you in the back of your head. You know?
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, we know.
20 kids go up to camp. 15 come back.
Yeah. It's insane too, because it's like you got to gain their trust and stuff. At first, it's like 20 kids mean mugging you and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, it's kind of that was my first check from a legitimate job. So
Name one thing on your bucket list.
One thing on my bucket list that I want to do.
That's right.
Maybe do that Will Smith shit and jump out a plane one day, man. You know what I'm saying?
You crazy.
I don't know if that'll happen.
You crazy.
It's on my bucket list.
This is like an 80% of people want to commit suicide off.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah. No, I know. It's one of those things, man. You could only imagine how you feel once you touch the ground and stuff.
8 years of my life gone because of the heart attack I almost had on the way down. You know? If I don't die already. Oh man.
Trying to get me out the plane it's gonna be a problem. Fuck
No,
that.
dude, my fingerprints and shit, and no one's kicking me off.
Scraping and clawing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you have to trick me, be like, yo, the plane's going down, bro. I guess the only way you'll trick me.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, yeah,
I would say that would be one of the bucket list things. You know what I'm saying?
That's intense, brother. That's intense, man.
Intense, man.
Now, give me one word to describe your rap style.
One word to describe my rap style. We were talking about versatile. So if there's another word for versatile,
We're not that smart, man. Don't ask us
maybe
that.
I would say different, but maybe flexible.
Okay,
Kind of,
yeah.
you know what? Even better yet, chameleon. You know what I'm saying?
Chameleon. Okay,
Adapting,
there
right?
you go.
I like
Adapting.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Besides music, what other hobbies you have?
Shit. What other hobbies I have? I would like to think I'm still cool in some parts. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what we try to do. That's what we do right here, man.
Yeah, but yeah, like, you know, a lot of people, well, some people know, like the inner circle of people that's close to me, they know I like to cook and stuff like that, and pretend I like to cook anyway. So
There you go.
yeah, I'm one of those kind of guys. I be at home, I'm cooking wings today and stuff like that. So you already know.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
So now, what do you do for fun, my brother?
For fun, what is fun? I'm joking.
These days, leaving the house,
Being
man.
in the house, chilling. What I do for fun, man. I, believe it or not, I listen to music. I zone out, and not even just music in terms of hip hop genre. Like I go all genres and stuff. Like you know, I just like to take in the artist. I like to here and there read. You know, believe it or not, like. I even bird watch and stuff like that. One of my,
You're just relaxed. You're zoning out. That's the way to do it.
Also for fun, I like to. I'm into the fashion and stuff like that. I like to check out like designers and things of that nature and stuff. So probably a lot like what other people like, but you know.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So COVID's hopefully coming to an end, man. They're opening up our province in a few days.
Hope so.
Step one, which means absolutely nothing to me. But once this shit's all over and everything's back to normal, what's next for you? What's your next big project?
Oh my gosh, man! I've been waiting for that, man. It's kind of almost like it's messed up because you kind of want to get in gear for so many things and put plans down, but you're also kind of like, I wouldn't say nervous, but a little bit disappointed that you don't know what you can actually do depending on what's going on and how this COVID shit's gonna move. But what I want to do, to be honest with you, I just want to. I'm kind of working on a project and stuff, so I kind of want to go on the road with it. You know, what I mean? First hit up Canada and go to different spots and just promote in different areas that I've never been in, never traveled to. You know, hand to hand it, bring it back to like actually feeling the people.
That's the way me and Ben always talk about, man. It's the best form.
That's the way to do it.
When people get to meet you and they get to see you, that's how you created a fan.
Exactly.
They're sending you a link thing. They might like it. They might follow you. But when you get that connection with someone, it's a whole different story.
Exactly, man.
I like the way you think with that, man. So where can people find your music, man?
Where can they find them? You can find music on Spotify, Dyces Trench. You know, the same spell, DYCS Trench, whatever. You know, if you want to Google, there's again going to be things that come up, not just music, interviews, you know, behind the scenes, write-ups, stuff like that. You know, YouTube, you can punch my name in. There's several videos.
I have your Instagram linked to this interview here. So if people want to find you, just look down, click on your link. They can follow you there.
Thank you, appreciate that. Just pretty much hopefully everywhere, even more too. But all the social platforms and stuff like that. You can find me. I'm on the Twitter, T Trench Music. Facebook, I'm at Dyces Trench, the same thing. Instagram, Dyces Trench. Spotify. Dyces Trench. Yeah, man. Anything where, yeah.
I like that because you kept some people. We interview some people. You can find me on this under this name. You can find me on that, and we're like, oh no, what'd you do?
100 different names and shit.
There was that girl. She was a great singer. She was a great interview, and her name was Taisha.
Okay.
With a shitload of underscores. And I said, well, how many underscores is it? And she's like, I don't even know. So you just got to keep adding till you find her. You know what I mean? We just died loud. She's like, I screwed up with that, didn't I? And I was like, yes, you did. Absolutely.
And like, even for you guys, I just wanted to tell you guys thanks for, holding me down and stuff. I've been paying attention to you guys'
I appreciate it, man.
page. You guys' IG page is crazy. You guys interview a lot of people, man.
Dude, we have one right after you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Yeah, I see you saying it's a double tonight, right?
Yeah, we have one right after you. We have some girl from California, man. It's been busy. I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? We try to get it a few months in advance. There's people still hitting me up. I'm like, can you hit me up in a couple months? Because I don't want to lose their interest. Like,
exactly.
I'll book you 6 months from now. That doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah,
so I'm just like, hit me up in a couple months. I'll redo it again. I don't book anyone until it gets closer to the date, and then I redo it for a few more months. But it's been busy. Boom. It's been great. Yeah. We have crazy interviews.
Sanity, man,
we have no, for real. We have a crazy one with we actually got a spiritual medium coming at the end of July. So.
Wow.
I want to know.
Different.
It's gonna be different. You know what? It's more for me. I'm not a true believer, but I want to ask them questions. Not to dismantle her business, but I mean, I just want to be curious. That's all.
You have your fun with that.
Yeah, the IG thing. We've been totally busy. It's been great, man. But you're right. It's kept us sane since since the COVID thing hit us. What else do we really have to do, right? So
exactly.
I think it kept everyone a bit sane there. So, but tell me a bit before I end this interview with your video projects. Tell me more about the song. What it's about, and who filmed it.
Yeah. Projects. It's kind of a song where it's kind of like I would say like almost like a true story kind of vibe I tried to put with it. Like took it back to my stomping grounds where I came up, where my mama brought me back to from the hospital and shit. Regent Park. Wanted to show just like the ins and outs. Had some drone work done with it. Just I was in one of the scenes. I was in my old school that actually got tore down and stuff like that. I was just in the lands of that. It looks like a big wastelands and stuff like that. So I felt that was a little bit important and shit. Just showing different parts of the project where I'm from and stuff like that. The director's name is Prince Beats.
It's done well. It's really done well.
Yeah, he's a busy guy, like kind of a people person kind of thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. A fan favorite, you know what I'm saying? You could check out videos of his online. He shoots hundreds and hundreds of videos and stuff like that. The song's pretty much, basically like that's why I said just another day in the projects. It ain't all that frilly stuff. The stuff that I remember when I'm in a zone, like those regular days where, nobody would even want to piss or spit on you. My part of my French, it's just another day. And, things are just moving and you're just absorbing as a sponge, you know what I'm saying? I tried to deliver that in the bars and stuff like that. So.
No, it's a dope track, man. Dope video. I like the quality of the video. It matches the song. Because you know what? I hate a good video with a shitty track, and I hate a great track with a shitty video. This isn't it. I'm a bit picky when it comes to that stuff, right? So, brother, thank you for being patient and sticking out with these technical difficulties that we're having.
Man, I got to get my swag up on that anyway in terms of the technical shit, but you guys held me down. So.
I know, but just like we'll be patient. We'll try. I'm just I don't know the settings, and sometimes we try. Sometimes one time I was on a YouTube video trying to help out the next person, and shit happens. It is what it is, man. I'm so happy we got to pull it through anyways, my brother. Don't be shy, man. You got some upcoming projects coming up, man. Let me know. We'll get you back on, man.
I like you guys' vibe, man. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for shooting the shit with us, man.
Thanks, man.
Later.
To ask you what inspires you to create the music that you create, because I've been pulling you up and listening to your music, and I've been wondering that question.
Okay, that's a good question.
Another day in a project. It's another day in a project. Had to go and get it by any means. Please don't judge me on it. It's another day in a project. It's It's another day in the project. Had to go and get it by any means. Please don't judge me on it. Used to trap, to be honest. Trying to make a little out of nothing, no bank deposits. Damn, who really got it? The shit is like valuable info might make you a target. Praying to the Lord like rolling on an old bike. Anything can happen, only he knows. Put about 2 grams in a blunt. Only thing I follow was a G code. If the work getting done, then I reload. $50, $20 bills, that's a Gino. Living high up in the building on 13. Young nigga never really reached 13. What you wanna be undecided? Waiting for the streets, recognize them. I've been staring at the older niggas working on the front page. They ain't trying to leave for the whole day. It's another day in the project. It's another day in the project. Had to go and get it by any means. Please don't judge me on it. It's another day in the project. It's another day in the project. Had to go and get it by any means. Please don't judge me on it. Fucking hard work, I'm guilty. To get it how I live it, I'm guilty. Like against the wall, I'm guilty. To do it anyone, I'm guilty. If you talking hard work, then it's been me. Even if I'm innocent, they say I'm guilty. Big cuz try to help me, told me slow down. Cause I was fucked in the head, but I know now. Got addicted to the corner, guess I'm different. 50-50 with my dogs, I be pitching in. Hide and seek, we ain't playing with the police. Hide a pack in the back by my auntie. No mistake, AJ, bring the white out. Black on black, got my hoodie on down south. From the bottom to the top, it's like an elevator. Already been up on the grind, so it's now or never. Can't lie, it was rough to be honest. But I'ma make it out the projects, promise. Extras, we ain't had it too much then. So I had to go and hustle till I got it. It's another day in the project. It's another day in the project. Had to go and get it by any means. Please don't judge me on it. It's another day in the project. It's another day in the project. Had to go and get it by any means. Please don't judge me on it.